Maclunkey! Welcome everybody to the Moon Knight Episode 6 discussion. I'm joined by AJ and Connor today. Unfortunately, we do not have Richard with us due to unfortunate circumstances. Richard, though, you are in our thoughts, and we do miss you. We love you, bro. So
yeah, take it easy, man.
Yeah, man.
Been there.
But yeah, we're talking about that big ol' season finale of at least my favorite MCU show so far. I'd say. What do you guys think?
Me and Tess went about me and Tess talked about how it was definitely the best out of all the TV shows. We think, personally,
it was tight, consistent, and just like had a solid conclusion for me at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, we.
Sorry,
you go, man.
No, continue. I was just gonna start it off.
In the beginning of this episode, though, we start off a little bit funny because we were all watching this that night, and admittedly, when Harrow just leaves the situation, and I was like, well, you know that Layla's around, don't you? Obviously, shit's gonna go down, but again, not a problem at all. Just a thing that I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, the story it begins this episode, and then he's just he just forgot that Layla was there.
Fuck it. That's definitely not going to bite me in the ass later or anything. And then through that, we get the awesome encounter where Layla is talking to Taweret through the dead bodies that she can communicate through. I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was good.
That was gruesome, man.
Yeah, it'd be kind of freaky, admittedly.
Also, speaking of the dead bodies, okay, you know how Harrow would pull down the staff and all the people who were unworthy would basically die, right?
Yeah.
Since he admits later on that he was basically unworthy because he has sinned, wouldn't he, if he automatically did that, automatically die while holding it?
That's a good point.
Well, I think it was because
he just keeled over.
I think it was because it was enacting Amit's desires, and Amit didn't want him to die at that point.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird that it seems like I thought that Amit was talking to him more throughout the whole thing, but it seems like she doesn't really know who he is until now.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Amit's also a big sexy alligator lady.
Maybe the wielder of the staff just doesn't get the effect. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm sad I watched you guys because when she showed up, Amit, I was gonna do Slack Cooper.
Yeah, really. She does something that crocodile.
I just was like, please tell me she's gonna go and circle an X and triangle and fly out of the sky. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Apparently, during the whole thing, though, Layla managed to sneak on the cars too. That's what also is a little bit weird to me.
That was
how did you manage
to get on? One of the people would be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, who are you? You're not one of our fucking group members. We seem like a tight-knit group of cult members here.
Yeah, right.
Also, okay, how many people does fucking Harrow have, by the way? Because
apparently a lot of people worldwide.
He is enough for he somebody had to have known, whether it be Shield or the 10 rings. There's gotta be
Shield is no more.
People I know, but there's obviously still gonna be people out there that are still associated by that. It's how Hydra will never die, right?
Yeah.
It's just odd to me that this guy has so many followers all of a sudden.
Well, he said they were worldwide, but I don't know how he got them all.
Right? It's very odd.
Yeah, and it's one of those things with just the MCU.
He got it through Dr. Doom's influence.
Yeah, it's one of those things with the MCU at this point that I think is just going to be a comic book factor, is the fact that there are all these little factions popping up that are we're always here. It's I don't know if I know about that one, but okay.
Well, yeah, right, exactly.
So yeah, she somehow sneaks on, and Taweret offers to be her, offers or wants her to be her avatar.
Which I would immediately say yes. I get that they know that it's not great. Sure.
Do I want to be a cute hippo's avatar? Sure.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I get cool superpowers and a wingsuit. I thought you get hippo powers or something, but I guess.
No, I was quite surprised.
But she's the Scarlet Scarab is the superhero she is.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We're really going into like the deep stuff with Marvel now. You know, like we're not getting like the big names. It's literally we're going into the depths of.
All right, so
random-
I'm gonna
love
look up
that-
the Scarlet
that stuff,
Scarab
though.
for
That's
you.
so neat.
I love that.
So the original Scarlet Scarab was Abdul Fowley. I'm assuming that's her dad.
Oh wow!
Fowley. But yeah, he's like an Egyptian superhero.
Cool. I love Egypt, man. Egypt's like my favorite era, like thing of gods. So
They
like,
even said that in like the episode where like when she's like helping people with that car, and there's that one girl's like, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?" She's like, "Yeah."
I did not notice that. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. But then Harrow, they approach the pyramids, and I thought for a second, because I think I predicted this also last week as like a joke, like that the pyramids were gonna flip or some shit like that. I thought for a second they were gonna do some weird shit to the pyramids, but instead
The
that
pyramids are actually spaceships sent here to launch the species back into space.
it's sort. I mean, not the last part, but it sort of seems like it kind of is that way, though. Eh? Like with that, like inside the pyramids, are just the god chamber.
Nah, they're just from a different dimension.
So is like the pyramid in a different? Is the interior of the pyramid in a different dimension in a sense, or
No, I think that's like a connecting factor.
huh?
okay. So maybe like the pyramids themselves are like a channeler of that thing.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. Like that's just me trying to like explain something that doesn't need explanation in a sense, but. And then fucking these goddamn gods are like, someone's trying to release Amit. Like,
Wait, so,
could it be?
I was trying to think of that. Was that their avatars that got killed, or was it straight up the gods in the avatar bodies that got killed?
I think it might just been the avatars, but I don't know.
I want to say it's the avatars. Otherwise, I'd be pretty.
So like, when
pissed
the
that
avatars killed,
Osiris just got
what if the
killed.
gods have just come down and be like, "Whoa, what the fuck's going on?"
But I don't think that they can do anything. Really, is the thing. Like,
Why?
I think they
They
need an
still-
avatar to actually invoke things.
Yeah, that is until fucking Khonshu just turns into a giant and beats the crap out of Amit.
I think they can affect each
I think it
other.
was the opposite, but
Like that would be my reasoning. Is that like maybe they can't affect the world unless they have an avatar. Actually, I guess she had an avatar at that point too.
Bro, I think I saw some accidental spoilers for Doctor Strange.
Fucking don't say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything,
I have
but
2 more days, man. I just gotta get through tomorrow.
I gotta watch it soon. so I
God
guess
damn,
I can.
Connor is gonna be the first one to see it out of us, and that's insane to me.
I know. I was actually just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I'm always dead last. So
I've
this is
heard,
great.
admittedly, I don't want to say anything necessarily, but I've heard okay things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I honestly have no idea what to expect. I've been pretty good trying to go in completely blind. So we'll see. We'll see.
It was on TikTok just this morning when I saw it. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I know. I've been staying off Instagram because like.
Anyway,
Also,
Okay,
Harrow then
before I forget, because it's actually related to Moon Knight, because I sent this to you, Sam. What's up with the poster? Like that spoils everything.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like
Hold up.
I sent you.
Now I'm looking up what you sent me on Instagram. Hold up.
I sent it to you on Instagram. Hold on, I have to pull it back up. Also, while I'm doing that and I find it, I'll also send it to you, AJ. Here it is.
Okay,
It
this
shows you-
poster. Okay.
It shows you like all of the characters. Like if you had no idea about Moon Knight and like you obviously just like somehow you're very lucky you didn't see anything on Instagram, TikTok, like social media, or whatever. Like
oh yeah, it really.
you'd be
does
like
spoil
you'd see
everything.
this, you'd be like, wow, there's an alligator lady. Eventually, I'm gonna see. Wow, there's like this like there's these there's gonna be a hippo apparently. Like like there's certain things I'm like, man, like that makes sense. So lame, and like I feel like Disney especially has the same posters for like almost every movie nowadays. Have you noticed that?
I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's just like a new thing with movies. Like movies right now are in like it's like video game posters to an extent, right? Like there's a lot of video game posters that have the exact same fucking thing on them, and I think that's just like an easy marketing thing.
I guess, but it's just odd to me. Like you're really gonna watch it the night of. Otherwise, there's lots of times where I go on Disney Plus and they're like new episode of Moon Knight, and they'll show like a picture of like something from that episode, and I'm like, why would you do that? me personally, I don't like it, but I know a lot of people don't care.
Yeah.
But I gotta say that. I gotta get that off my chest.
So Harrow like kicks the shit out of the avatars and smashes the Amit statue, and we get. Honestly, I was like so into this when Amit showed up, man.
Right? She was radical. Super cool.
Looked way better than I thought she would. Like I was
Right?
like, we're gonna get a monster that's gonna not even talk or anything like that. We got a sultry, or not sultry, I guess, but like
A sexy creature.
we got a sexy crocodile, and that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Let's just say that, man.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I did like how Harrow was like I liked their dynamic, even that like he was. I like that he is just aware of his shit in that way. That like he's like, yeah, kill me if you need to.
Yeah, right?
I thought
Yeah.
she was gonna. I thought she was straight up just gonna kill him.
Also, on the topic of Harrow, I am really shocked that we didn't get to see what his life was like before, like while he was with Khonshu. Like, I want to know more about him. Almost.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Like, especially because, like, goddamn, Oscar Isaacs obviously was like amazing. The best part of it, like, super mad props to Oscar Isaac. And like from this point on, I'm like, if I ever see him in a shit role, you just know it's a shit role because like he kills it in this fucking show.
Damn.
But also, I'd say second is like Ethan Hawke is amazing in this. Like, I really enjoyed Ethan Hawke a lot.
Yeah, there were some fucking pillars of this show. Like they
Like, I'd say
really.
they're pillars in like the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Like they were some good hero and villain. And as far as villains go, that's a high praise in Marvel because I feel like there's not that many that have that high totem.
Well, that's also. I don't want to jump into this right now, like because that's kind of for the end. But I'll just ask this: going forward, like what next project can Moon Knight even be in? Right? Because I thought Blade.
Well,
I was
they
seeing
were
what-
talking about season 2.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
the-
God.
okay. I was
The,
curious about that
the,
too
like,
because I thought this was the one and done.
The producer was like, it would be very unfulfilling if they didn't do a season 2.
They. Why the fuck are they saying that now when literally beforehand they were only saying that they weren't gonna? I hate
They
that.
want-
I
they-
hate that
they want
so
people hyped
much.
up.
But
I
yeah,
guess
I've seen that they're talking about it at least.
Good, they should. Because honestly, like if he does, like, the way that they end the episode, obviously, like if they had to do that in another movie, right? Like that would just not work. So I need a season 2.
I also like so like I was actually I was thinking about this actually because I know that Moon Knight and Spidey are like really good friends in like the comics and stuff like that. I was actually wondering, is it going to relate back to like No Way Home and like Moon Knight and Spidey and like Tom Holland and Spidey are going to become like besties? That'd be fucking hilarious.
I love the comic where it's like, I've seen one of your agents spying on me in the bathroom. Why? I don't control spiders, dude.
Yeah. I like the one where he's like, okay, like where Gamora's like becoming like a tyrant, she's gonna start slaughtering people, and Moon Knight's like, I blacked out. What's going on? And he's like, Gamora's taking over the family business, and he's like, what? Who's Gamora? And he's like, just punch whoever I punch, okay?
Jumping back into the episode, though, Layla breaks the Khonshu statue and releases him, and he's immediately like, yo, like, be my avatar.
Also, on that, sorry to cut you off real quick. I fucking knew the whole time that he was just playing Mark with that. He's like, oh, take over Layla. And I'm like, huh. Layla's pretty awesome, but like...
That ain't
I
his
feel like
fucking
Oscar Isaac
target.
better, right? So like, huh. Called it. Anyway, continue.
See, on that, I don't even know. Like, that one's so iffy for me because, like, I think if everything went to shit with Mark, I think he would be like, yeah, like, fuck it, Layla. Sure, whatever.
Sure, whatever.
Like, because, like, eventually, like, fuck, if it's a physical body that could, like, actually die, like, he'd have to do something at one point. I think Layla would be, like, an easy next bet. Like, she is useful, obviously. So I think that it's not really, like, an empty threat, but it's, like, when he has all of these different personalities inside of Mark, like, sure, like, it's kind of infinite in the way that he can trick him, so.
I suppose.
But yeah, I liked Layla's, like saying no to him and whatnot. Like, we're gonna go get Mark, obviously, back, which I was like, I'm okay with the fact that, like, they openly were like, we lost Khonshu in that way. But, well, just because mostly we know that he's still there because of Jake Lockley, but it was weird in that regard, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's to me what felt kind of like a finite part of the show up until the after credit scene.
Yeah. So, so he releases it, and then they have a giant kaiju battle, like Sam said.
I was goddamn right.
When I was watching that, I was like, "Oh, I was so tempted just to call you just for that."
A fucking CG kaiju battle, which is ridiculous.
But it was better than I ever anticipated. It was like honestly what I
pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, like of ways to do it, they nailed it.
I know, but I was like, "There's no way they're gonna do that. Why would they do that?"
She fucking starts getting big. I was literally
like
on
as
the
soon as you
floor.
started going big, I was like looking at your icons. Like, are you fucking kidding me, Sam? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that was amazing. I loved it so much. And it's good it's good to be right, but in the way you want to be right, because I was like, she's probably gonna like transform into a big monster and be absolutely bullshit. And then I'm like, no, she's actually still communicating. She's talking to Khonshu the whole time. She's beating him up. I like it. I thought it was really well done.
Sorry, my other went off. Yeah.
Then we see Mark pretty much back in the field of reeds. And I was wondering how he was going to get out of that in the first place back last week. Oh,
Hey,
bye. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are an absolute bean. Holy shit. 4 months strong and still going. Keep up the amazing work, you guys. So proud of you. Thank you so much, bye.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate it. Yeah, but I thought there was going to be way more dedicated to the process of escaping the reeds or whatever, but I guess all you have to do is say, fuck it.
People would probably just be like, I'm so glad I made it here, let's just go.
Yeah, and then he walks over, no sand zombies in sight, I guess, because they are only active when...
They didn't have enough budget, they only had enough for the 3.
Yeah, I was a little weirded out by that concept, but it's all good. Like, just to get us to have that emotional moment between, like, Stone Steven and Mark, it was kind of...
Also, I like how he left and Steven was right there, because I'm pretty sure in the last episode, they were really far away on the boat when they left Steven.
Yeah, I just don't know, I think the distance in the duat is kind of, like, theoretical. Like, you know, like, more of a... I don't know. Like, if it's a plane of death, it's kind of like loosey-goosey spiritual kind of crap.
Yeah.
And what brings them to life again? Like, because they're holding each other's hand, right? Like, and what's going on?
Yeah. Also, I know obviously we'll need more about... actually, I'll save that for last. Hold on. No, disregard.
And I love the fact that even when they see each other again, they hug again. Like I love their connection. They feel like brothers, even though they're the same person in a sense. But like,
right? Like I like when they're talking to Khonshu, and then he's like, "Oh, Stephen Grant, this doesn't concern you." He's like, "Well, we got a package deal.
we figured a little thing out." And then the gates open. But they fucking are getting chased by a goddamn tidal wave till the very end. I love that.
Right?
And he wakes... Okay, wait. So he wakes up, and does he immediately... Okay, no, because what happens is then Khonshu is aware of the fact that Mark is alive because he suddenly feels his presence again, yeah?
So,
Well,
Moon Knight.
What's
Kaz,
up,
I thought
Kaz?
you went to bed 40 minutes ago.
Oh. Ooh. Nah, sorry. No sleep. Let me hit you with one of these, though.
What are you hitting us with?
Okay, he just left.
Oh, Kaz!
What did he leave?
Kaz
What did he leave us
subscribed.
with?
He subscribed. Thank you for the
That's rude.
subscription,
Oh.
Kaz.
Here I am, coming to gift you presents, and then you kicked me.
Oh, did you kick him?
Who kicked him? I didn't kick him.
I didn't kick him.
You're fucking lying, Kaz.
Stop trying to make us look bad.
I disagree. I'm just saying.
Oh
See, look, I'm
my
crying.
god, Kaz, thank you so
Oh,
much.
Fine.
Kaz, you bean.
Look, I'm crying.
You're making Isaac cry. That's not you crying.
That's me.
That's
My
Isaac.
name's Isaac. Also, thank you, Kaz, for the 2 gifted subs. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much.
That's why I said that.
No, I'm taking the piss. Come on now.
Because he's here, so he's thanking the subs.
Yeah, and like it's. All right, yeah. Bye. I love you guys. Hello,
Nighty
chat.
night, Kaz.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for hijacking the stream. I just. Does this get cut out of the street? Out of the VODs? I mean,
no, absolutely
No,
absolutely
not anymore. Now they said that, absolutely not.
Cool. No, I vibe with it.
Let's clip that right now.
See you guys. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Smooch.
And then pretty much what we see is, for the first time ever in the show, at least, we see Moon Knight come into his costume in the daylight, which I was actually the best part of the whole thing, in all honesty. Like, it looked so good in that lighting, which is something you normally don't say for things like that. You know, like, everyone says that they hide things in the night, but I thought it looked way better in the day. I think you were even saying, AJ, that it was practical at one point in the scene, wasn't it?
Well, where?
In, like, the daylight scene when he's talking to Khonshu, like... right when he
his
comes back
suit
to life. Oh,
his suit,
one?
yeah, his suit was practical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the suit. You mean Mr. Knight, right?
No,
Oh, okay. Like the actual suit.
yeah.
Hold up, I gotta go back and watch this part now again.
They do have an actual suit for it. Like it is practical at some points.
Also, do you think Mark's gonna train Steven because now that they can just can easily control each other?
Well, it looks like he already like their skill sets have already been transferred between each other because Steven was kicking ass.
True.
Okay, yeah, that part looks real there. It's just such like the problem is it's such like an overly done costume that it's like so hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, I think the only CG is like in the eyes because you can't really CG that or like practically put that stuff in.
I mean, you kind of could. Like you could put like a glowing lens thing on top, but yeah, and then like we were saying, we get that conversation between Khonshu and Steven where it's like, no, this is like a package deal, dude. Like, we got to do this together or else this is not at all. Which is so crazy to me because I'm so not used to Khonshu being so kind in a way. Like, in the comics, he's
I mean, not really, though. I mean, he's still kind of a dick for, like, later.
Comparatively, he is so nice. He is, like, the nicest character in this.
Also, I will say, I bet you Steven and Mark don't really care about dying anywhere because they've already died. They're like,
Well, now that they have a suit, I think they care even less because they just come back to life. You think that's how they're gonna realize that they still have the suit? It's like one of them's gonna get shot, and then they're gonna be like, "I'm not dead."
Yeah, I'm still getting healed. What the hell? Yeah, like I want to know what the moment is, like, because you gotta realize it again at some point that I'm still Moon Knight and still doing shit.
Also, like, I want to save it for end, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like, Jake Lockley, how often is he used? And also, does Steven and Mark sleep?
In the comics, Jake Lockley is a cab driver, which is super useful because he gathers a shit ton of information. In this one, I guess he's a limo driver and he's a fucking killer? Spanish.
I don't know
gangster.
about limo driver necessarily. I think that it was just implying that he's a driver. Yeah, so I think the cab thing could come up.
So, like, I want to know, like, because, like, obviously Steven was created by like a traumatic experience. What did Jake spawn from?
It might have been the same traumatic experience, just him being aggressive instead.
Well, I like the idea that Steven made him or something like that. Like, in response to trying to, like, get away from more stress or whatever, he created that to, like, do something.
Yeah. Maybe. And they also were discussing, like, what Jake Lockley's suit would have looked like if they showed that. It was going to be the black suit from the comics. The
black suit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be fucking incredible.
It has like the white cape and hood and everything, but like has a black undersuit.
Yeah, like the black like body part. Yeah, that'd be really goddamn good.
That would have been really nice.
Well, I think it will be. I think we'll see.
Oh, that is fucking cool looking. What? Oh, that's tight.
And then Osiris pretty much keels over dead, at least his avatar does. And he's like, yeah, you gotta fucking get, like, avatars together to lock her back in her prison or some shit. And this is when finally
I thought for sure it was like, break all the statues that are there, get them to get avatars.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
Apparently, you only need fucking 2 avatars.
I'm sure if they don't even either, because, like, like, Amit's the worst one. It's like, yeah, so like, why don't you unlock the other ones? How bad could they possibly be?
Yeah.
Was this
Vomit
Richard
straight
or was this Dan a couple weeks ago that was talking about the vampire thing? Do you guys remember that?
Thing.
There's the certain god in Egyptian lore apparently that like has some attachment to the idea of vampirism, and someone was saying that like that god would be unleashed, and then that's how Blade would make sense in a certain way, that like there are vampires in the world that are being created by this.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that could work.
Like that's what I'm saying. Where like if they had just broken all these statues, I think it would be such a cool direction to go for villains. Even right.
There was a cut Eternals cameo, like you guys were saying.
What would that have been though?
But then the directors were like, we don't want any cameos. We want this to be like a standalone thing, which I think is a good move.
Also, they could do the TV show things where, like, one of the TV shows, it was just like Dracula was just Dracula chilling out, and he helped Captain America
Dracula, big
fight
fucking
Nazis in
dork,
the war, and then just kind of dicked off and was like, "I'm gonna just become a vampire lord." All right.
I like Moon Knight's feud with Dracula for some reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember why. He just knows that Dracula owes him money.
And then we get, like, I know we're saying that Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke are great, but fucking hell, whoever's playing Layla also has some great acting chops, because the way that she jumps between being Towerette and being herself was also really good. Like, I gotta say, like, not as good as Oscar Isaac, yeah, but, like, still
Oscar Isaac was doing it so fluently, like, it was a May Kalamawi.
Oh, actually, I guess this is a different type of thing, because with Oscar Isaac, it's Steven and Mark jumping back and forth, but this is more of an aggressive thing where it's like she's possessing her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it looked painful even. It looked like when she did it, it was like destroying her posture and everything like that. Or I guess making her posture better. And then she went after when she goes down onto the ground again, but still. I love that though. And I like... That's a cool concept going forward. Like, yeah, we can get a bunch of heroes just in from fucking Egyptian gods in a way. You know, like that.
Layla was supposed to be Echo.
What?
Or like Layla's role was supposed to be like Echo instead of like not Layla. It was supposed to be like Echo instead.
Like the character from Hawkeye? Or no, which one's that one?
Let me look this up. Echo. I guess from Hawkeye. Yeah.
The fuck?
Who's Echo?
She's the deaf girl.
Oh yeah, Connor, you haven't watched Hawkeye yet, have you?
You haven't seen Hawkeye yet?
No.
Oh, brother.
Don't bother.
You don't even watch Marvel. What are you doing here?
I'm the new Kaz, I see. No, Hawkeye, like, we just never got to it, and then, like, it's just kind of, I've heard, like, nothing but, like, myth things, so I'm like, do we even need to watch it at this point?
It's good.
It's pretty, I would say it's okay. Like, it really could have been shorter even than it was, is the problem. Like,
it's just like, Dad, you should watch it.
It treads water so much is the thing. Like, it reminded me of so much of, like, the Netflix shows where I was like, alright, like, let's get it going, even though it's only 6 episodes.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then we get Harrow... enacting, I don't even really like. All he does really is like just do the fucking staff on the top of the pyramid, and then the people around him are like, "All right, start judging."
Yeah.
How is he that powerful? By the way, like, was he like really that like strong? I didn't think he had any special powers.
Well, I think now that it's also like, I think now that he's an avatar of Amit, I think he has more power.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I like how before you could just use a staff to like judge people, but this time he needs everyone else to do it for him.
Yeah,
I guess what he's doing is he's using the staff, and now everyone can do it. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah. And then we get a great suit reveal with Layla. It looks fly, I will say.
Scarlet Scarab.
The Scarlet Scarab. Yeah, it looks dope as shit. Really cool outfit.
Very cool.
Kind of reminded me of Wonder Woman 1984, but I mean, like, like that was also
the better.
That was Egyptian inspired too, wasn't it?
The better one.
I don't know.
I guess not, because that maybe right, because like that culture is kind of like very not derivative is what I want to say, but very like they took a lot from all those places on the Mediterranean. So
yeah.
And all these souls that they're getting together are feeding into the large omelet that we were talking about earlier.
Also, speaking of that, how awkward would that be though? If someone just came up to you, started grabbing your hands, but like you're innocent, so they just start grabbing, shaking you, and then nothing happens.
Freddie Mercury, I do want to watch Hawkeye. Yeah, there you go, Connor. You have to watch it now that Tess wants to.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I think we're gonna watch Doctor Strange tonight because she hasn't seen it, and then we're gonna watch No Way Home tomorrow because she also hasn't seen that.
What the fuck?
You haven't
guys
seen
need to
No
get
Way
caught up-
Home, Tess?
Y'all need to get the fuck
No,
caught up
because
on Marvel. What the hell are you guys doing here?
It's because we have a dog. We can't
Working
leave.
full time.
We also work
Yeah.
and we can't leave with. We have to find a babysitter for the dog.
But it's on Disney Plus.
No Way. No, Doctor
Way Home
Strange.
is-
Yes. No Way Home. No.
It's not?
No,
No.
it
Where
isn't.
did I just watch it?
I think it's only available on YouTube for rental right now. There's no streaming service. I think it's because of the Disney Sony thing.
I mean, I watched it recently, not on YouTube. I don't know where that was.
I don't know.
But yeah,
nice promotion there.
yeah, I had my Jake Lockley voice on there. 1, 2, 3 movies, fam. Yeah, you just gotta torrent that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We're watching it tomorrow, but we're just gonna like rent it on YouTube. It's like $3.
All right, so I just got tickets to go to the Brentwood VIP Cineplex to watch Doctor Strange on Sunday.
Are you watching by yourself? Then?
Hey,
No, I'm watching it with Sai. She's
Oh,
coming. She's coming.
we're
tomorrow.
we're going to Metro Town. I think is where we got tickets.
I was gonna go to Metro Town, but then Sai was like, "Oh, there's a VIP one in Brentwood." I was like, "Sure, let's try it." The only downside is the only tickets were left were at the front row, but apparently there's like a lot of space, so it should still be good. And it's VIP, so I hope the front row is still decent.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, we have to go get piercings anyway afterwards. So
So then they begin to fight Harrow in the streets with all of his gang members and stuff like that. Like, and even then, like he's still kicking their ass. Like he's throwing them through the buildings and shit like that. So he is
But
definitely
Steven is like, "I'm jazzed to show you my new skill set," and then goes in and starts wrecking shit. It's so cool.
Yeah,
I love how they're like casually just switching in and out now.
I feel like Steven is the equivalent of like anybody who wants superpowers who gains superpowers in real life.
Yeah,
Like that's how they would act. I feel.
like look what I can do and punches a wall down. Like that'd be me.
Incredible.
Look at this, and just like bends the metal bar. But yeah, I like the part where he's in that like shop and he beats up the guy and then he just like stands up, like brushes himself off.
Great.
That was really, really slick.
Also, I thought like, can the gods die?
I think that's
Like,
what they were
yeah.
talking about with Amit, right? Is that like if they die in the body or whatever, if they're like stuck there, then they die.
Yeah, because I think because they were trapping them in stone before, but then if you trap them inside the body, they could kill the body. Which I guess so.
And then like Harrow does this like move where he puts the staff on his chest and that channels some power or something like that, and then we got one of the best parts of the episode, honestly, for me, where like where he goes bop 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 and wakes up and Jake Lockley obviously killed the shit out of everyone around him.
Oh
That
yeah,
was incredible. Like, and he like tore the staff into like 3 different fucking pieces.
and like like had it on his forehead and everything. I thought he just killed him. Oh,
Yeah, I thought he literally had it like stuck into his forehead, like or whatever. Like
That's
like
the kind
a
of thing
hatchet.
that I want to know more about Jake Lockley because I'm like, what is this guy's deal? Because like, clearly he's like the most powerful out of all of them, and I want to know.
no, he's just the most ruthless.
Yeah, he's like I will do anything and I will like murder in a brutal way. I don't care. And like it's crazy because Layla like saw it. I really wish we had seen it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
like she saw whatever was going down and is still like okay with it in a way. Like not okay, but like deals with it.
Yeah.
I want to know
Yeah.
what it looked like because obviously it had to have been something.
like
Well,
a
this
different
doesn't
suit.
like- Because Layla would know their secret, so Layla's going to be around. So like, they have to know about Jake eventually. Because like, what if like they're sleep? What if Layla is like spending the night or whatever, and then Jake Lockley shows up, and she's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then like
It's
the
me,
next day,
Jake Lockley.
she'll be like,
No,
"Yo,
it's like, Buenos dias."
hold on, you watch, I'll show you." And then they'll shoot him, and they're like, "Look, you got the suit." Or Jake Lockley will kill Layla, and then they'll be like, "What the fuck? Who killed her?" And they'll be like, and Mark will be like, "Oh, Khonshu,
It was
you bitch."
us.
Yeah, and then they finally get their, because now that they got fucking Harrow knocked out, they grab him and put him into the Pyramid of Giza and do their ritual thing.
I thought they would make him like attack more because they showed that his fingers were moving.
Yeah, I thought that it was going to be a way more like aggressive situation in there, in all honesty. Like, hell, I even thought that she, like, I know that it was going to be a whole conflict of, like, we kill him, don't kill him kind of thing, but I thought he was literally just going to explode, if I'm being honest.
Floating.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like, fucking... Okay, the ending of the episode kind of confused me a little bit in a way, like...
Oh, are you talking about the blood on the foot? I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, like, I don't still really get what's going on, because is that just, like, his head then? Or what are we, like...
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, when he goes to the asylum again. Like, is the asylum just the head?
No, I think I think he was actually in an asylum.
But... What? But Ethan Hawke was there, and he was, like, bleeding.
No, I think Ethan Hawke was literally in an asylum.
No, you're thinking of the end, like, after credit scene.
Oh,
We're talking about, like, when, like, he, like... When he wakes up again, like, in, like, the glass... Or, what, like, in the... Like, the fake asylum that they were in the prior episodes.
In the prior episode, and he was like talking to Harrow, and then like you see Harrow like walk around, and there's like he has bloody footprints, and then he's like, "Whoa, why am I bleeding?" And it's like,
well, it's because he has glass in his shoes the entire time.
But that's yeah. We know that.
No, but I want to know why.
We're saying
he
like
hasn't
what
decided.
is this? What is this realm then? Like where are we?
Yeah,
I think that might just be in his head. I don't know.
It's like it was confusing to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was like
I
what
was
is,
very confused.
like this is just like the brain asylum, and like the doc is like, oh okay, I guess I am this guy.
And then
I don't know.
Mark's like, "Steven, do you see that?" And he's like, "Yep." He's like, "Oh, thank God." And I'm like, "What?"
I loved that. That was so that they're like jump between each other where it's like, you see that? Yeah. Like that was so good.
All right, let's see.
A plus.
And yeah, then they're pretty much like back in sync. They're like happy as they can be, I guess, in a sense. But they wake up back in their room, and
It's like, "You hold me
every
anytime
day I wake up.
And then he's still chained to the post. Well, I don't know why they changed themselves to the post again.
Yeah, like I'd be like, we figured the shit out. Like we can sleep normally, dude.
That's kind of
But
weird.
Jake though.
Yeah, the after credit scene. Like honestly, I love it first. AJ, when I was like, it's Blade. Fucking
Yeah. Like,
I did the
was
same
just sitting
thing.
there, I was like, are you fucking...
Don't feel bad, AJ. I did the exact same thing.
Well, no, like Sam was
me,
saying
that
it's
was me.
Blade. I was like, I saw his gloves. I was like, wait. I was like, hold on. And then I like saw like the jean jacket and everything. I was like, no, it's not him.
the second I saw the cap, I was like, it's him. It's fucking Jake.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as I saw the cap, I'm like, he has a fucking cap from the comics. That's fucking Jake.
that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
We said Blade, and then as soon as they started leaving, it was like, oh, it's totally Jake.
Bro, when I first mentioned Jake Lockley to you guys, you thought I was like just bullshitting you.
No, I don't think he was bullshitting. I just didn't think he was gonna be prevalent later.
I thought he was gonna be more prevalent. If
I
I'm
thought he
being
was gonna be
honest.
way more prevalent, because when you told me about him in the first episode and stuff, then I like when I looked into it, like I figured like with what they were setting up, it made sense to show him like at episode 4 or 5 even or something like that. But
Yeah.
they really held their cards close to the chest on that one. like holy crap,
dude! What must it be like for someone who watches only the MCU and not like know nothing about the comics?
It must.
You
Well,
know?
it's a beautiful experience because you got situations like when I went to go see Far From Home, and the person I saw it with had no idea Mysterio was supposed to be a bad guy, and I'm like, you are
man.
crazy because Mysterio is such a bad guy. Like
He's like
insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Bro, he killed the fucking X-Men.
Yeah, Old Man Logan. He's like the main villain, isn't he? Isn't he like the most successful?
He's like one of the
villain in that?
biggest ones. He's the
Well,
one
I
that
mean, like,
forced
yeah,
him.
he's the one that did it, but he's not in the new shit, so he clearly like died off at some
Hi,
point.
it's me. Amazing. So do you know who? Did you watch Moon Knight? Do you know who Jake Lockley is or
She has
anything?
no idea who Jake Lockley is.
That must be so wild because like going into this, I'm like, oh, we got Jake Lockley, we got Mark Spector, we got Stephen Grant, and like all this stuff. I was like, oh, I'm so jazzed.
So
Like as soon as it was announced, I like started looking up everything. That's what I do about this stuff is I look up everything I can about the character.
Yeah. So like, and then even like, I'm in this situation. Is Arthur Harrow still like possessed? By the way, like, is that what? Like, does he still have Amit in him? Because he's not really like spouting bullshit Amit talk like he was before.
yeah,
I think he just fucking gooed his mind. That's
But like,
that's what happened.
it didn't though, because he goes into the car and he starts talking normally again to like
Yeah.
Khonshu and shit like that. Like he's able to talk, and it's like, so what's?
Well,
happening?
I think he's just spouting off a bunch of weird shit, and then everyone thinks he's crazy.
yeah, because he was like sand, and I was like, oh man, Anakin would not say that.
Because like imagine you're possessed by God and you just start spouting random shit that is true, but everyone else thinks. I guess in this sort of world, people will be like, maybe there's some facts to this.
Yeah, like I would be like, maybe this guy isn't entirely crazy. This shit goes
There
on
was,
all
you
the
know,
time.
like some strange phenomenons happen in Egypt, and there was a giant kaiju battle. So maybe there's some truth to what he's saying here.
Really loved the kick he gives to the wheelchair. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thought that was really well done. That was a very Jake
Also-
move.
Can I say, why did he have to kill like the security guards? Like they were just like he probably could have been like, "Yo, can I just see this guy?"
Well, it's Jake Lockley.
I
man.
think,
He's-
yeah, like that was just to cement that it's Jake Lockley. This guy's fucking ruthless.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, how are they gonna deal with him? Because like he's obviously like ruthless. Are they just gonna have a side where they're like,
Well,
Fuck off,
they
Jake.
just end up just working with him. You know, they just utilize him.
I have to
Okay.
go through and read what you've said by. So, not knowing anything from the comics and heading into the movies is experiencing everything for the first time. You have no background information. Because I get too lazy to look everything up, so watching everything is a joy when you have no background knowledge. No room for disappointment, really. And besides, the only knowledge I really have is from Spectacular Spider-Man and Iron Man Armored Adventures, and a little bit from the X-Men animated series. So I had no idea who the fuck Moon Knight was. Yeah.
You need a Connor. They explain everything in the moment.
So you need a Connor or a Sam or an AJ. You need one of us. And
We'll look up everything in like an hour and give you all the details.
you know what?
This-
I remember being in like high school, like grade 10 and 11. I would have computer class, and I would finish everything in like 30 minutes, and there'd be like 2 hours left. So all I would do is go on Wikipedia and like Marvel Cinematic and just read on random shit. And then I was just like, I have all of this knowledge now.
Like Wikipedia would be basically like a click website for me, where I would read an article and I'd read another name in there, and be like, "Who's
Yeah.
that?" Click, and then be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, another
exactly.
thing."
They'll just have like 50 pages open of articles.
Yeah, be like,
I
"Holy
still do
shit,
that.
there's a lot of story here."
Exactly why I watch things with you.
I love Star Wars, folks, but like Star Wars to me isn't even the movies. Star Wars to me is the universe. Like that's
Yeah.
why I like
Star
that.
Wars is a whole nother experience.
Agreed.
I
Like,
really just watch Star Wars and getting you guys to explain some of the things to me. Oh yeah, fair
Us
enough.
Marvel-
bitching about all
Marvel
that stuff
and DC
too and
also have,
freaking out.
Marvel and DC also have that thing where like they're like I love to read out on certain things. Like I remember like when the Lego Batman movie came out, and like they were like, look at all these crazy villains. So then when I actually got the minifigures, I would like look up who these villains are, like what their things were, and I was like, oh, okay, that's neat.
Hey Connor, do they make Lego sets for these shows?
No,
Connor, look up if they have a Moon Knight.
They
Lego
do
set,
not.
please.
I can tell you that.
That's a bummer, man. Because I feel like they could have.
the only
Don't they have a
shows
Loki
they've done-
one? I swear I've seen a Loki one.
The only shows they've done are What If. They have the Tony Stark mech
Okay.
that you
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah,
for
yeah.
like 2 seconds, and then the Peggy Carter mech, and then they had a minifigure
Mech.
blind bag which came with like a bunch of the characters. So they had like Wanda, White Vision, they had Bucky, Captain Falcon, Captain
Connor's the
America,
Lego boy. Anything you need.
Well, that's a bummer.
Sylvie. They had Sylvie. They had TVA Loki, and a couple others. But like, and then they had a few
Well, there's-
other ones from
that-
What If.
That
but-
doesn't mean that it's not a no.
But they haven't made Lego sets of them yet.
I know, but they're gonna have Lego figures.
How cool would it be
Maybe.
to
They
have
have
like the
they have a
50s
couple,
behind them?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a couple, just not a lot.
I'm trying to think of a set from each of these shows because, like, Moon Knight, I think you could just do a cool like Egyptian like the whatever the room is with all the god things.
I want a full scale Khonshu versus Amit with the pyramid Egyptian fight set, please.
I know a Lego person who could easily do that. He builds giant things like that are like as tall as me.
God damn!
I'm trying to think of what would be a good Loki set. Yeah, like something
Can we do
with
like
all the
a
Lokis? Like,
can we
They
do like
have two Lokis. They have Sylvie and they have Loki wearing his TVA.
No, but I'm saying like an actual set. Like I'm trying to think of an actual thing that they could do from each of these shows for a set.
Can we have a Tokyo like miniature scale like as tall as me buildings? That way I go just walk around like Godzilla.
That'd be awesome.
Sam Wilson's boat. That's good.
That's literally one of the only things I can think of from that one too. I'm not gonna lie, Tess. I was thinking that exact thing, but I didn't want.
That'd be,
because there's nothing there for that. Like, it's lame. I only saw 2 episodes of that show. Yeah, that's about right.
Man, you guys aren't as like ritualistic about it.
Yeah, me and AJ are literally like midnight. We're like, we gotta fucking see what new shit's coming.
I watched all the episodes.
I know, but like you're not like as ritualistic as like me and Sam are.
No,
I haven't even seen Hawkeye. We're just like, we gotta watch it. I mean, it might not be as good, but we gotta watch it.
Tess doesn't like Cap and Bucky, so it's not her thing. I'll even admit the first 3 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier I think were really fucking lame, and then the last 3 were pretty good.
I don't know
if I feel like I'm the opposite with that show. I feel like the last 3 I was like, fuck off. Like, that was when I was like, I'm done.
I was invested as soon as Evil Cap killed the dude.
Team Iron Man, fuck off, Tess.
Team Iron Man, just because like
he was wrong.
Just because most of Team Captain America is fucking dead.
Holy shit! All right, or was he Team Cap? He was on Team Cap.
Wait, no, Team Cap is all alive, but then Team Iron Man is all dead.
I don't fucking know. It's not real.
I can't remember.
True that. And then my final last note on the show. Loved we saw finally Khonshu in the suit, because that to me is that
was good.
That screams comic book to me. So I was so into that.
I remember seeing like a comic panel of like Khonshu fishing. He's like in a fishing suit and everything.
Hold on, look at this up right fucking now. What? Khonshu fishing.
Khonshu's got a nice poncho.
That's awesome. What the hell? That's so
Khonshu
weird.
gone fishing.
Oh my god.
He has like the hat and everything.
Man. That's so
yeah, bye. I'm sorry for
man.
spoiling this for you, but yeah, at the end, Khonshu is in a suit, so.
Also, Khonshu wields Mjolnir? Okay.
Is he really worthy? He seems like he's a shitlord.
Apparently somebody...
he's a goddamn god, so...
Apparently there's a
but I don't think like, every god is worthy.
I think he's just so powerful. What the hell is this? There's some dude with a moon face in front of McDonald's.
What?
Here, I'll share my screen. Bam! See, there you go. He's wielding Mjolnir.
Yeah. Why is it all like tethered?
Oh, don't worry. I see it. I've looked it up. It's actually got Spider-Man's web on it, is what that is.
Is that what that is?
No, I don't fucking know, man.
No, it looks like it's like... It also has a goo. Oh no, that's an Ankh. They have Ankhs covering it.
Oh, wow.
And then also,
sure
like,
this is Mjolnir. Like, how? Like, what if this is just a?
I don't know. It looks pretty Mjolnir to me.
And then also has like
good though.
Fucking blood covering it. The fucking fishing. I love it.
That's also good.
There's a fucking line here, like, that they've obviously edited where Khonshu's talking to Moon Knight saying, "Whoa, you totally gibbed the devil, dude. Now teabag the nerd's corpse." Like, if that was actually a thing, I would lose my mind.
It might be, honestly.
Yeah. All right, but you guys have any other closing thoughts you want to give on the show? What did you think of it?
Also, I guess Arthur Harrow won't be a problem. That's interesting. I was a little sad about that.
Dead now.
I was like, damn it, why do you always have to kill off your villains? Can't you keep some of them alive?
Yeah, which ones have they kept alive so far? Like less than 5.
Fucking what's Hulk's the Abomination?
Abomination, yeah, he's alive.
Agatha.
Yeah, she's getting her own fucking show, which is like absurd to me, honestly.
Why? She was great.
Yeah, but like, not everyone should get a fucking show.
I don't know. I want more Marvel. It's like Star Wars.
Yeah, but like, if you got fucking Marvel and it was like Boy from Iron Man 3, I would be like, what the fuck is this?
But I'm also the guy that I would kill for a Beta Ray Bill show. And I swear to God, if we go see Thor and Beta Ray Bill does not show up, I'm going to fucking cry. And if he does show up, I'm going to scream as loud as I can.
He's still going to cry, but in a different way.
Yeah.
There's this one comic panel. Why am I hearing Eminem all of a sudden? It's Venom directly above him.
That's amazing. Venom.
Venom
Give
wearing
me a Ben Kingsley show. Yeah, Trevor. Give me Trevor.
Also, I guess technically, Shang-Chi's sister took over the family business. So
who? What?
Shang-Chi's sister is the new
yeah.
Mandarin. So
oh yeah.
Also,
that was also a really good movie, and I feel like it was very underappreciated.
I love that movie. Yeah, like no one talks about it. It's still.
I feel like Eternals. Good.
I feel like Eternals kind of shit it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they had Shang-Chi, and then Eternals came out and shafted it a little bit.
I liked it. It was. I liked it.
I love Shang-Chi. Yeah, that was awesome. I like Simu Lee. How do you say his name? Simu Lee? Or
yeah,
I love him. He's awesome. Put him in more shit.
Very funny.
Very funny. Oh, Tess, I'm sorry.
I liked Eternals.
I'm also like,
I'm sorry you have such shit taste in Marvel. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it, but I just was like...
I enjoyed it. Like, it's not my favorite, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine.
She's probably gonna go for the nuts, that's for sure.
It'll probably be up there in my lesser liked.
It's like in the bottom bracket for me, for sure.
Put your fucking legs up. Yeah, any closing thoughts, Moon Knight? I want more, and I will say, I didn't think I'd like him. Like, I knew I'd like the character, but I didn't think I'd like him as much as I do.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be as into the show as I was 100%. Like, because I was kind of worried.
Damn, I want more.
I have an idea for a stream or video or something. We got to rank all the Marvel movies on a scale of like S to F. You know?
Yeah, we got to do those tier ranking videos. Let's do it.
Oh
yeah,
man,
let's do it for Marvel movies.
It'll just be us like fighting for 6 hours straight. I guarantee it.
Oh, let's do it. It sounds like a wonderful
time. Do that shit, man.
We'll have 3 different lists. We'll have AJ, Sam, and Connor. And it'll all be like a different.
It'll be spoiler free or as hard as we'll try.
And Tess wants to join in on that.
Oh sure, yeah.
Also, I blame you all now that I'm craving to make Star Wars and Moon Knight.
Well, if Tess
for it.
Well, if Tess is gonna join in, that means that we are absolutely gonna argue for 6 hours.
6 hours of just fucking yelling at each other.
yelling.
Yeah, I'd be like, because you don't like Doctor Strange like at all, right, Tess?
I don't like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
What? Is it because he looks like an alien?
Yeah, but I also just think he's a dick.
If he was bald, he'd be like the perfect gray alien casting, you know?
I swear he's played an alien before, hasn't he?
I mean, like, probably.
He is an alien. He's probably related to Mark Zuckerberg.
He played the Grinch. Is the Grinch an alien? Like, what do we count?
But yeah, we should definitely do that tier list. Let's not spoil like the new movies of the past like couple years.
I think I don't know, safe, man. You know? Like spoilers, I think are
I was actually saying this like when I got home a couple hours ago. I was like, I feel like you should get a month, and then after that, like that's your own damn fault. But you should have at least a month before things get spoiled.
Yeah, so let's wait until like 2 months after I guess fucking Thor will come out by
because then Thor will be out, and we'll have a lot more to.
But then it'll never end.
What comes after Thor?
Guardians?
I was gonna say Guardians 3, maybe.
Really?
Captain Marvel 2.
Okay, but when does that come out? Let's look that up right now.
November.
Wasn't it Miss Marvel?
It's the Marvels, isn't it, or something like that?
Well, it's the Marvels, and there's also Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel's getting her show. That's the TV show.
It's a show.
July.
What comes out in
There's too
July?
many shows, man.
Miss Marvel comes out in July.
No,
Yeah,
no.
folks,
Oh,
like we are going
Marvel,
to be
sorry.
fucking fully booked coming up soon. We're going to be
This
talking
fucking
about
stream is like these streams. These podcast streams are never gonna end, which is good.
yeah. Like this is an
we're just-
eternity of content.
We're only gonna have like a
Black
week or
Panther,
two
guys.
in between these podcast streams.
We also have Black Panther 2.
When does that come out?
what's that even gonna be about? I
November.
don't even know.
And then next year is Ant-Man 3, Guardians 3.
A lot of 3.
All right, hold on. So wait, when though is the next one after Thor?
I read it wrong. The Marvels comes out next July.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's Doctor Strange, Thor in July, Black Panther in November.
Okay, so
Oh.
there's a time frame in between that, and that is probably when we should do that like ranking video. We should do it like,
Okay,
in between that.
we'll do it in like August.
Yeah, maybe we should do that when we're all here or something like that. We'll actually do like an in-person fight
Oh,
stream
yeah,
where we're
dude.
like fucking like shut the hell up, you're wrong.
Yeah. We'll get the microphones. We'll set up. We'll have our new couch by then.
Yeah, we'll
God
do the
damn.
ranking stream. Well, Kaz will be here. I don't think Kaz has seen many Marvel.
No, Kaz would be. Well, he hasn't seen Star Wars either, and he's in those streams. So who cares?
Kaz watch.
Wait.
Well, he has now. He's
He
seen
has
Star
seen
Wars.
now because
Yeah, I guess that's
watched
true.
them all.
We can't say that joke anymore. He's seen them all.
Oh damn
Yeah.
it! We ruined it. We
Except
ruined
for all the TV shows. So
That's true.
Oh, he's never seen real Star Wars. You know?
Yeah,
Probably
he hasn't
a
seen
jar first
Resistance.
for yeeting to the bin. What?
you're not a real You're not a real fan until you've seen Star Wars Resistance.
Oh my god!
No, my God! Like I haven't even seen that yet. I don't know
It's
if I want
fine.
to.
I would say you should watch it.
It's
Honestly,
okay.
it's fine.
I'd say the second season is where it really picks up.
I think that's like
Every
true
Star
for all
Wars
of them.
show, yeah. The problem is that it only got that second season, and then it didn't get to go anywhere else. So, like, that's annoying as shit to me, honestly. Has Kaz seen
That's-
Clone Wars? I think
I
he
doubt
has.
it.
I
Also,
think he
he's
has.
gotta watch Resistance because Kaz is the main character.
That's true. That's true.
A character named Kaz is
Yeah.
in that.
yeah.
Alrighty. Let us. I'm checking the dates. We have 3
You haven't
weeks.
seen season 7 or the entirety of Rebels, bro.
Rebels is
Oh.
great. Rebels is great.
Rebels is really good, and the final season of Clone Wars is so fucking hype.
In 3 weeks today, Obi-Wan Kenobi premieres.
I've seen.
Oh, hell yeah.
So-
3 weeks. We have a 3-week hiatus on the show, guys.
Yeah, so we will be back. Probably, I'd say we might convert the show because they're coming out on Fridays, I think now. So Saturdays are kind of an iffy day for us. That kind of can't work. But Sunday or Monday, I think, is what we're going to try.
We
to
can do
for
it
these shows.
on Fridays if we're going to be watching it
That's
midnight.
true. Well, no, Fridays is when we do Terrifying Territory of Roro. though.
Fuck, you're right.
I'm right. Fuck. But we can figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
It'll
out.
be Sunday or Mondays of the following week when it comes out. But yeah, let's look for someone to raid into. Let's look for someone to raid Shadow Legends into.
Oh,
I'm not
for that,
promoted.
I'm quitting.
Raid Shadow Legends, if you want to promote us, we will gladly take your money.
We will.
I
we
will play your game and take your money. Plus, it wasn't airing on any channels I watched as a kid. in
AJ,
Australia.
prepare the clunky.
Prepare the monkey.
Yeah, the monkey clunky.
All right, what do we want to raid into today? We got a lot of people playing D&D. Holy crap!
It's Friday, man. They usually do that.
That's true.
All right, there it
Whoa.
is, guys.
D&D Halcyon 2.1. Is this a Star Wars one?
Ooh.
I saw people playing a One Piece one.
We're doing
We raided into them
When was that?
last week. Week
Really?
before that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Fridays are usually filled with D&D.
This does not look like Star Wars, but what is he doing here? Doesn't seem like any. I'm sorry. Fuck, who do we want to raid into? Keep the Star Wars theme running?
We're on Moon Knight.
I'm confused what you mean by. What was that referring to?
We're on Marvel here, McBuy. Jeez.
Star Wars D&D. If you ever did that, I would play. I mean, Tess, we'll do that.
We're gonna
help.
we're gonna change it from Star Wars to the
Oh, that was yours though. That was yours.
Yeah.
Because we're talking. I mean, Connor was talking about it, but I think we've always
Hey,
just in general
Connor,
been
man.
talking about doing like a Star Wars one. So
Let's all work together on this.
if you don't be a Twi'lek, dude, fuck, that is bait, is what that is.
All right,
Why?
let's
Fuck
go.
you, because they're bait. They're literally. Look, I don't want to be that guy or anything, but a Twi'lek is a suggestive race. That's all I'm saying. Suck my no, I will not. I will not suck
You know
your.
what?
I will not
Like,
suck your.
Sam,
I will not suck your Leku.
Weequay. Weequay is the sexiest race, and you know it.
Yeah, that's right. I know what the Twi'lek fucking tentacles are called.
You fucking plebeian.
Honestly, I'm so stoked for what I'm going to prepare as characters for that shit.
Gungan?
A Gungan,
excited,
a
man.
Gamorrean, and a Duros.
Yeah.
All right, /raid. We're gonna raid into Chiller the Grey because I really do love their art that they have on their D&D streams.
Hey, Connor, if you want to do like not if you want to do like
Gamora.
test DM games first to get like to help you get up on it before we stream, then
Yeah.
I'd be in to help you out with that.
Hell yeah.
All right, we are set to raid, folks.
It's in a raid.
Okay, let me get back to him 1
Yeah,
second.
let me just copy paste that monkey.
Give me
Alright,
that
so-
monkey.
Like we were saying, we'll be back with this type of format in 3 weeks with Obi-Wan, and then we're probably gonna do a mix of that and I guess Miss Marvel because that's gonna be a crazy fucking time. And yeah, then we'll be back next week with regular like Pre-Store Kingdom streams and Rural on Friday next week again.
And Elden Ring, never to be seen again.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll play it at one point again. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but we'll see.
All right, guys, monkey.
Monkey.
These guys again, huh?
Yeah, I love their art, honestly.
Right when there was like a serious part, I think.
Oh, did we?
Those that are bound to him and his power.
I just like Brizinger.
That he is
Like that fucking art for it.
himself to.
What?